Good morning, Sri Lanka. You're here with me, Amaya, on MTV Sports, and we have got a great show lined up for you this Thursday morning. So I'm sure you've got up, you've woken up, you've had your coffee, you're getting ready for another busy day. But just take a moment, because we're going to start today's show with something that is very important, an important message and an important initiative that I think everyone in Sri Lanka should be aware about. And this is a new project that has been initiated to help those living with cancer. And this particular project has brought together so many people from all across the country to propel it forward, and now we at MTV Sports are on board as well. So here with me in the studio I have three gentlemen to speak to me about the project, and if I could go on to introducing them, I have Mr. Mohan Samarakun, who is the president of the Kandy Hospital Committee. Welcome, sir. Good morning.
Thank you.
Welcome to the show. And how has your morning been so far?
Pretty tough coming up from Kandy, actually.
Yes, I'm sure.
4 hours on the road, yes.
Yeah,
interesting.
But it's great that you're here this morning to join us.
Thank you.
And also Dr. A.J. Hilmi, a specialist in oncology at the teaching hospital in Kandy. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
And how has your morning been so far? I hope you're not too tired.
No, it's a very good morning. Okay.
Bright and fresh on Thursday.
Yes, we hope so.
And also we have Dr. Susil Sirivardhana, who is the Deputy Director of the Teaching Hospital in Kandy. So good morning to you as well, sir. Alright, so this particular project has been initiated to help those living with cancer in Sri Lanka. And we all know that this is a fatal disease that is affecting so many people in our society today. So Dr. Susil, if I can direct this question to you, why is this project so important at this moment? Tell me about the timeliness and the importance of this cancer hospital project.
Yeah, it is the need. If you take teaching hospital Kandy, if you consider about the cancer patients, we get about 4,000 new patients annually to teaching hospital Kandy for treatment. And it go on adding, because only 4,000 new patients and the continuous patients will be there. And we serve for about 6 provinces. If you take Sri Lanka, from Chilau, Kurunegala, Vavuniya, Ampara, Batiklo, Kalmune, Trinco, everywhere, from everywhere you get cancer patients referred to our unit. Then it is the need, and we could have done it about 10 years back.
So it actually is a very important project at this moment, because our hospitals that we have currently are filled to capacity and more, isn't it?
Right.
So this is very important. And Dr. Hilmi, if you could just talk to me about what this hospital will have in addition to what is already existing in Sri Lanka at present, this 10-story complex, the new technology, things like that?
Yes, Samaya, as Dr. Srivardhana told very correctly, it is 20 years, or I will say it's even more. The cancer unit is functioning from the teaching hospital Kandy, but till now there's not much progress. We are getting, as you know, the cancer the incidents are increasing. As the director told, it's more than 4,000 new patients are getting. But still the bed strength is 80 beds for the males and female wards. There's no pediatric ward. And at present we are running with the 2 cobalt machine, one which called the high dose HDR machine it's a treat for the cervical cancer. But it is not the complete unit, and sometimes we refer the patient for the further treatment out of the hospital. The rich can afford it and the poor can't afford it. So most of them we accommodate in the 3-4 patients in a bed. It is not acceptable for the cancer patient. At least they have to die, we expect them with the dignity. So we 2 oncologists, it's more than 20 years treating these patients at Kandy Hospital. So every day the problem is coming up and building up. So we discussed with the hospital director and the hospital committee. We can't run it like this. It is very difficult. So we have to initiate the program. And that's what we conduct the hospital papers and the hospital committee. We created the new project. It is the complete cancer unit. It's a separate complete cancer unit. It is a 10-story building. With all the new facilities, it is available. With the new radiotherapy techniques coming up, the linear accelerator, we are planning to bring the 2. At present, the government sector only one machine available in Maharagam for the whole country, the government sector. So
what is the need? I mean, there's one machine available, but how many more do you need approximately?
Now, at present, we're planning two more machines at the Kandy, because it is a very big project, because we need not only the machine, we need a lot of infrastructure.
Of course.
Infrastructure and other supportive care from the other side of the other engineers and physicists and this radiographers. So the two we can manage it. And we additional for that we have increased the pediatric ward, the separate ward for the children, because this is the worst thing to share the children with the adult ward.
Yes, because they have different needs.
Different need, and they're exposed to adult, and they're psychologically affected. Not only the cancer, they will be affected psychologically very badly, and even they sometimes come out from the cancer, the rest of the life may be the difficult.
I see.
Then we have in top of that with the first lady's instruction, we want to put up the bone marrow transplant unit in this unit. So we have the reserve for that area also. We consider, and the new building come with the facilities for the bone marrow transplant unit as well in future. So in future, if the project is completed, I feel the patient coming from the Kandis, they don't need to go for other hospital or further away to get the further treatment. If it is completed, it might be the fully completed cancer treatment center. It is for that region.
Thank you, Doctor. And Mr. Samarkund, if I can address this question to you, you're the president of the Kandy Hospital Committee.
Right.
And what is your role, and how did you get involved in this project, and how has it been progressing so far?
Yeah, thank you. It's all started off at one of our committee meetings, monthly committee meetings. We have the oncology doctors and the director, and then there's a committee on the community who represents. When we are chatting, in came the doctors and oncologists and said that why won't you help us by putting up something like this, what Dr. Hilmi mentioned. So we took time to think about it. Furthermore, I mean, it's big money we are talking about.
Of course.
These are in other countries, and even our own country, it is all what the government will be doing. But you can't expect the government to do everything, and we thought the community should embark on it, and then we started working. So initially we formed into a subcommittee from the Kandy Hospital Committee, which is referred to as the Cancer Treatment Committee. That's a new set of people and who are volunteers from the community, both men and women. We have representatives in different districts as well. And we've been moving on like that. Then of course it was not easy because it's an enormous
task. I can imagine. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, these are things undertaken by, as I said, the state and it is a big company, the CSRs, but we took the challenge. I discussed in the community, and we had good volunteers. Indra Silva, Indra Traders chairman, was one of them, who first came forward and offered a large sum of money, and he's with us. And we went on like that, and then we moved on to the traders associations. There are 3 traders associations in Kandy, referred to as Sinhala, Tamil and Muslim. I hate to say that, but that's how it goes.
I see.
So they have taken 1 floor each, which is very encouraging. Then we also, like going on like that, I mean, small...
Little by little you raise the funds.
Yeah, and then the 2 rupees and the 10 rupees has brought us up to about 108 million so far. It's a lot of money.
And what is the proposed budget for the entire project?
650 when you projected last year, but with cost escalations it's about 700 plus now. But with new technology, we should be reduced it. So this is actually, it's not like putting up a house. It's technically also, technology has to come in. Technically, new skills have to be brought in. So there was a gentleman who had come into, who is now established in Kandy, called Hairu Engineers. He came up with the idea and said that, look, I'll come and help you out. Totally free architectural drawings, structural work, and supervision. So that's an enormous amount of money taken off our primary budget. Then we had to get state sponsorship. So we had to meet the Minister of Health, to the director of the hospital and the Director General of the Ministry of Health. Minister of Health had his reservations. You can't blame it because there had been failures in the past. But he did say, let's go and meet the President, and we met His Excellency the President. And there we had a favorable response, and he said, he of course did quote some of the failures and said it's a risk you are taking, but it looks like you all are very committed towards this from Kandy and the other areas, so I'll support you. So with that encouraging word,
So all
we
these
moved
people
on.
from the community came together to help the community.
Yeah,
isn't
put it this way, it's going to be the largest public-private participatory project so far undertaken.
I see. So let me address this question to Dr. Hilmi. Will this center be specializing in a specific treatment of a specific type of cancer, or cancer in general for all patients? Because
No.
we know that there are many different types.
No, because at present we are treating all the cancer, from the pediatric to geriatric, adults
see.
and the females, and all the cancer. But this cancer center also coming to treat all the cancer in generally. Generally, it's all the cancer. The cost is Mr. Mohan mentioned is for the cost for the building. We have not estimated the cost for the machineries and the instruments and the furnitures, rest of the things. We hope this will be we can get it from the government.
Also the volunteers, there are
And
volunteers, they have already spoken with us.
volunteers. And this unit is building. We just not build this unit because we got all the approval from especially for the Atomic Energy Authority. They come and check away. They inspect the area. Then they have give the green light. They approved by the Atomic Energy Authority.
Yes.
And all the local bodies we got the approval. When we start the work and we wanted to finish this work, very encouraging work with this society. That's what we came to this show too.
And Dr. Sirivardhana, when is the projected end date, and how important is actually the location for it to be in Kandy as a central place?
Yeah, we have selected the location inside the existing hospital.
I see.
This won't be a separate hospital but separate center for the hospital.
I see. All right.
And there are two things. One thing is we cannot have a separate hospital without other facilities existing in the hospital. Because as example, X-ray unit, CT, laboratory, blood bank, we need all of those for the treatment for the cancer patient. Therefore, we had to select this area, the site inside the hospital. Now we have prepared the site and we are doing the construction work, beginning of the construction work inside the hospital. Then we can share all the facilities which are existing in the hospital now.
I see.
And we have to get the referrals from other wards, and we have to send the referrals to the other units from the cancer unit. Therefore, we are sharing with all the facilities existing in the hospital.
So this will not only be a boost for the cancer patients, for the entire hospital as a whole.
Yeah, that's
this will be a big boon, isn't it?
Yeah, that's
It is like the cancer treatment is a multimodality treatment. Not only the cancer oncologist can cure the patient. We need the END support from the neurosurgical support, orthopedic support, and other gastroenterologists. All this. This blessing is the Kandy Hospital. It's only one hospital has all the facility inside the Kandy Hospital. So it is very good the patient. We can coordinate with the very other people, and this is the patient will get the maximum out of that.
I see.
Yes.
So it is a very well planned and project that's going to be beneficial for so many
hospital,
people.
all the other subspecialties
I see.
within the Kandy hospitals. So it is we don't have to transfer the patient to get this opinion from the one from the other subspecialties. It is it's there.
It's there.
It's there.
Yes. And Mr. Samarkund, I saw on your website that a bus that is fundraising is going from village to village and city to city in Sri Lanka and collecting funds for this project and spreading awareness throughout the common people. So tell us about initiatives like this that you've undertaken to help fundraising.